I went through one of the biggest ruts in my life around 2 years ago. I absolutely hated my life. I used to play video games all day, every single day, eat junk food while I was playing them, and then top it off with a little bit of jerking off. I hated it, but I couldn't seem to get out of it. I was in that rut for so long, and it wasn't like I didn't have goals. I was, and I am, ambitious. I wanted to get jacked. I wanted to get huge because I was really self-conscious that I was skinny around that time. And I also wanted to create something. I wanted to help other people, which I couldn't do when I was in that rut. But fast forward 2 years, I'm here where I'm in the best shape I've ever been, and I've made massive breakthroughs in my YouTube channel. I've only gotten here because of the lesson I want to share with you. This lesson would genuinely have shortcutted me a year of straight being in a rut, trying to get out of it, but always slipping back down. The lesson that I want to give you is that you're not stuck in a rut. Your problem isn't that you're in a rut. Your problem is that you are reliant on motivation. That means that you only focus on motivation to take action, or else you would have taken action before already. Motivation is an emotion, and motivations are fading. They come and go and come and go. And yet relying on it won't get you anywhere. So think about it. One day you might be extremely motivated. You're way up here. The next day you're maybe not so motivated. You're just average. And then the next day you're at square one. You're at zero. That's where the ruts come in. The peaks are where you're extremely motivated. You wake up early. You actually do something for your goals. But then in a week, you're going to be at zero again. It's fluctuating. It goes up and down, like a bar or a graph or a wave. And it won't stop. You can try to force through it. You can try to get as big and as long of peaks as you want, but you're still going to have those ruts, those periods where you hit rock bottom and zero. The way to get past this is to stop relying on motivation. I promise you, you don't need motivation to take action. You have taken action even today without motivation. You didn't need motivation to brush your teeth. And I hope that nobody forced you to shower today, and yet you still did them. That's the big thing here. You already, it's not even a discipline thing. Without even thinking about it, you took action on something without motivation. So why can't you do the same thing towards your goals? There's nothing holding you back except being reliant on motivation. Instead, you can rely on enjoyment and progress. And I want to go through each of these right now. Progress is when you look over how much you have changed. So for example, this is why people take progress pictures in the gym. It's so that they can see a before and after. But that works for any kind of goal, not even just the gym. For YouTube, I see, my first ever video was absolutely awful. And yet my main goal right now is to make videos that are better than last week's videos. So that means every single week I'm getting better and better. And even looking back a month, I'm kind of ashamed that I recorded that kind of a video. I can record better videos every single time. And so that's very motivating. I'm not relying on motivation, but because I see the progress and I love it and I'm trying to get better, I then get motivation without having to rely on it. Same thing with progress or enjoyment. If you enjoy something, you don't even need motivation to do it. You actually want to do it. So, for example, I love working out. I love making videos. And so because of that, I don't need to feel motivated to do them. That wasn't always the case, mind you. I actually hated making videos at the very start. I didn't want to do it. I was extremely inconsistent. But only as I started to realize that it's actually not that bad. It's actually enjoyable and fun to help other people with the problems that I used to struggle with. It's fun. And so I don't need motivation to start. In fact, I get motivation to start. See how you still get motivation with these two reliances, these two principles, but you're not relying on motivation itself. You still get motivation. You still want to do stuff, but without relying on motivation. This is extremely powerful stuff, and I promise you, you can find little efficiencies throughout your day that will make it so easy for you to take action. All you have to do is cut out this thinking that you need motivation. I promise you, it is not going to help you. But what will help you is to genuinely look at yourself and remember that all you need is progress and enjoyment. And if you want my personal help with this, I do procrastination coaching. I spent 2 years learning everything I can about procrastination. And if you want to shortcut all of that time I spent, you can get your free consultation by clicking the link in the description.